Hello and welcome. Today we're going to dive into what it really takes to get that authentic, native-like Telugu pronunciation. We're drawing on the insights of Ramesh, a fantastic Telugu pundit. So if you've ever felt like something was just a little off with how you're speaking Telugu, even when you know all the words, well, you are in exactly the right place.
So let me ask you this, straight up. When you speak Telugu, do you feel totally confident that you're making the right sounds? So many learners run into this wall, and it's often because they're relying on a tool that seems helpful, but is actually, believe it or not, holding them back.
Okay, look at this. You see a word written out in English letters like kala. Seems simple enough, right? But in Telugu, this could be kala, which means dream. Or, with just a tiny change in the vowel sound, it becomes kala, meaning time. The English letters alone just don't give you the full story. And that ambiguity, that's where the problem really starts.
And that, right there, that is the heart of the problem. The issue isn't you, it's not your ability, it's the method. When we lean on Roman transliteration, writing Telugu words with the English alphabet, we're creating this huge barrier to getting the sounds right. It's always going to be an approximation, never a precise guide. Now, this is where things get really interesting, thanks to a fantastic metaphor from our source material. Think about it like this. Learning the actual Telugu script is like having a super detailed, totally accurate map. But using Roman transliteration, that's just like listening to a GPS voice. It might get you to the general area, but man, you will miss all the crucial details along the way.
Let's really dig into that. The GPS, that's our transliteration, it's convenient for sure, but it oversimplifies everything. It misses the subtle curves in the road, the little landmarks. But the map, the native Telugu script, it gives you everything. It shows you the exact shape and form of every single sound, so you just can't get lost.
So here's the big mind shift you need to make. Learning the Telugu script isn't some extra advanced thing you do later on. No way. It is the foundation. I mean, if you want to build a strong house, you've got to start with a solid base, right? Well, for Telugu, that base is its beautiful and incredibly logical script.
So what's the first major detail our map shows us? It's something called vowel length. It's really simple. It's just about how long you hold on to a vowel sound. In English, this doesn't really change a word's meaning all that much. But in Telugu, oh, it's absolutely crucial.
And this right here shows you exactly why this matters so much. Look at kala and kala. The first one, kala, with a short, quick sound. That means dream. But the second one, kala, with that longer sound. That means time. Transliteration just glosses over this difference, but the Telugu script makes it impossible to miss. It's built right in.
So how do we actually fix this? It's all about learning the script. You train your eyes to instantly see the difference between a short vowel and a long one. And that directly trains your mouth to make the right sound. You're not guessing anymore. You're just reading the map.
Okay, what's the second huge detail our map gives us? It's called aspiration. Now, that sounds kind of technical, but it's really just that little puff of air you let out with certain consonants. And get this, the Telugu script has completely separate, unique letters for sounds with that puff of air and sounds without it.
Check this out. The letter ka is for the ka sound. Simple, no puff of air. But the letter cha is for the cha sound, with a real puff of air. They look different because they sound different. It's that simple. A plain old ka in English just can't tell you which one to use.
So when you master these visual cues in the script, you're actually mastering the physical act of speaking. You learn to feel the difference, to push that puff of air out when you see that specific letter. It builds this amazing physical connection to the language.
So how does the script pull all of this off so elegantly? Well, it has a secret weapon. It's what's known as an abugida. This is a really cool type of writing system where each character isn't just one letter, it's a whole syllable, usually a consonant with a vowel built right in. And this system is like a built-in pronunciation coach. First, every character you see is a complete syllable, telling you exactly what sound to make. Second, all the little changes for different vowels are visually part of the letter so you can't miss them. And finally, just the act of writing these characters builds muscle memory, locking the shape, sound, and meaning together in your brain. All right, let's bring this all together. Vowel length, aspiration, the whole abugida system. These aren't just dry grammar rules, you know? They are the landmarks, the legends, the "you are here" star on your map to getting the pronunciation right. The script literally gives you all the tools you need to navigate the sounds of Telugu with total confidence.
So, at the end of the day, what's the one thing to take away from all this? It's simple. To really, truly sound like a native speaker, you've got to stop relying on the vague directions from the GPS of Roman letters. It's time to actually learn how to read the map itself.
You see, when you embrace the script, you're not just learning how to read. You're learning to hear and to speak the language the way it's really meant to be. So the only question left is, are you ready to unfold that map and truly find your voice in Telugu?